This time of year can be very difficult for many families in Lloydminster, in particular those at the Interval House. To help alleviate the holiday stresses, the Lloydminster Comp runs their Rudolphs Round Up fundraiser, and this year it started off with a splash. Kira Lyons has more.
This December marks the 20th year that the Lloydminster Comp has been paired up with Interval Home for their annual fundraiser, Rudolph's Round Up. This year it also included the polar bear dunk that raised about $500.
What we're doing is we're collecting every Block 3 classes within the day, donations and gifts, and we have double points days. So with those double points days, if you brought in toothpaste on that day, you would get double points in that classroom to help kind of bring more things that they would need. So I know they really need diapers, so we do have double points day for diapers, and hopefully a lot of people bring in that kind of stuff.
Because we're a nonprofit, we do struggle with getting those items continuously and in large amounts throughout the year. So certainly Rudolph's Roundup is what we look forward to every year, in being able to support us and to get those items that the people that come to us really are in need of.
Along with collecting gifts and donations at the school and the polar bear dunk, there will also be a community night open to the public on December 7th. Last year, the total raised through gifts and monetary donations was $25,000, all of which went towards making Interval House a little more festive.
When you're able to bring a smile to a child's face who maybe hasn't smiled in a long time, or a mom who has felt very down on herself because she hasn't been able to provide the necessities of life or those niceties, those little extras. So for us to be able to partner with Rudolph's Roundup, it's amazing. And to be able to work with youth, to be able to bring those smiles to people's faces is really amazing to us.
Although the fundraiser is an incredible event for Interval Home, it doesn't go without its benefits for the students involved and the community as a whole.
But what we see when the youth come into the shelter is their eyes open up, and they ask really insightful questions about family violence and what we're doing at the shelter, and they get really excited and they get really empowered to change their community.
We are really preserved as teens who don't care, who are always on their phones, all that kind of stuff. So to show that we care to our community shows a lot of integritism and leadership skills.
No pictures to the light never.
Rudolph's Roundup ends December 13th. Kira Lyons, Newcap News.
Volunteers were out in full force around the community to kick off the annual Salvation Army Christmas Kettle campaign. Money raised throughout the campaign will be going directly to the Salvation Army's food bank, Christmas hamper, and other initiatives throughout the year.
All of our community ministries are funded by the community, so without community donations, we can't do what we aim to do. So it's very important for us.
The campaign wouldn't be possible without volunteers like Christmas Joe, who helped make the initiative a success.
The Salvation Army does so much for so many people, and I'm retired, so I have lots of spare time. Thank you, ma'am, and Merry Christmas to you.
We actually end up needing probably hundreds to cover all of the spots, all of the days, all of the times.
This year, the Salvation Army has added new online tools. Anyone interested in volunteering or looking to donate can now do so online. The Salvation Army hopes this will help them reach their $65,000 goal.
So we broke a record last year, and we're hoping to break last year's record this year.
The campaign will run until December 23rd. Students at Lakeland College are leading the learning with a holiday first venture. Gerard Lampo finds out why they've been checking it twice to score more than just top marks.
So there's great homemade type gifts and for Christmas.
Bill McEldoon and his wife are out enjoying the expanded Santa's OneStop shop hosted by Lakeland College Vermilion agribusiness students.
It's kind of like a craft show, but instead of having vendors here, they send products to us and we market it for them. We utilize the classes such as sales, marketing, finance comes into play here as well.
McPherson is studying agribusiness, majoring in marketing. Santa's one-stop shop is centered around Christmas to cash in on the sales potential, and of course it has a Western flair.
We thought about themes, and in the past they've done rustic, Western, and we wanted to stick with that, seeing as we're an agriculture college. And that's primarily a lot of the craft people around here, that's what they do. Hi, how are you?
Students like Tiana Laduna are getting hands-on experience in developing and executing a business plan.
I had to make the posters, get the word out there. We really want to make this event an annual thing and make people aware of that. And I think that if you try your best, that the teachers will see that and you'll get a good grade.
So this is SME, so it's Student Managed Enterprise, and that means students get to have a hand-on grasp on what business is, put on an organization or an event and see it from start to finish, and then do a post-mortem on it.
The students started planning for this event in September, but in the last week they have been checking the list twice as they get the products plus the cafe and beer garden up and running. Santa's one-stop shop runs Friday and Saturday, wrapping at 7 each evening at the College Rec Center, and already there's one item that's making folks come back for more.
Today we came for the meat pies because we bought them last year and they're really good.
Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.
Now in its second year of operation, the Lloydminster Steelers girls hockey program is seeing success on multiple levels, but there's still more work to do. The junior Steelers team is taking on an initiative to help grow the female game, and as Lance Phillips shows us, it begins in communities outside the border city.
When the Steelers program began at the start of the 2016-17 season, players on 2 midget and 1 bantam teams displayed the new logo on their jerseys. It's still a 3-team program, but the junior Steelers are developing initiatives to generate more interest within surrounding communities.
Last year with the team, we had there was 7 or 8 girls that came from Wainwright. It was just the way it was. It was a group that was really strong from Wainwright last year, and we were able to have a game there, and really means a lot to those families and those girls and to the community.
This year, the game again moves west to Vermilion, where the Steelers will play a league game against the Edmonton Pandas Sunday at 2:45 at the Vermilion Stadium. With 2 girls from the town on the Steelers roster, it presents an obviously exciting opportunity.
It's exciting because I can invite all my friends and they can actually come because it's not very far away from their house.
I'm excited for it. It's nice playing in front of your hometown again.
It's wonderful to get the experience to take the game back to their hometowns, and it'd be nice if we could do it in the Cold Lakes and the Wainwrights and the other areas where our girls come from. And when we get this opportunity to go out to like we are with Vermilion, it's a cool experience and really nice for those girls and their families.
With the Steelers as the only AA and AAA options for girls within the Lloydminster area, it means that if the event attracts even one more girl to the program, well, that can only be considered a success. Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports, Lloydminster.
Well, that's all the time we have for local news this morning. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day.